Welcome back, survivors, to episode 30. That's right, number 30. I can't believe we've done this many episodes so far, guys. I just want to, stop for a second to say big thanks to everybody who's been supporting me so far. Slapping your likes and your comments onto the video and all your shares. It's done a great job. I don't want to gush on you guys on every video, but I really do appreciate it. And it's a number 30, so it's a pretty big number. But in the last episode here, we ended with doing some touch-ups in the normal base, or the normal base. In Z-Rection, we were working on the second floor, getting the floor and everything done. If you did miss that episode, definitely make sure to check it out. It's episode number 29. But what I've done here in preparation, today we are going to go and start working on the Sky Bridge, which is a pretty big project. But I'm really looking forward to doing this one. This one's going to be kind of fun. I've never done anything like it before. So what I have here is a bunch of forges going, because what I have to do is I have to make a whole ton of brick in order to finish the upstairs of Z-Rection, the outside wall of it. So I'm going to get that going, and what I'm going to do is actually go far away from Z-Rection, and we are going to go and do some road work. Now, if you guys haven't been able to catch up in a while, a lot has changed. I'm making a new tunnel now to come down on a slope where my mini bike won't be all glitchy on me, so thank God. It's going to take a while. It's a whole second tunnel. It's actually more digging than the original tunnel because it's only a half slope. It's half of what the other slopes were. I'll show you guys it actually. We're coming up close to it here. I'll come up around the top here. There we go. So before, we only had this one, but as I found out, I did some tests. You can actually, your mini bike can take a little more damage if you put hay bales down, because I did that drop by myself from here and sprained my ankle. But when I did on the mini bike, I didn't even take an ounce of damage. So hay bales definitely do work for dropping in. So this is going to be my jump entrance, and this is just going to be my in and out entrance, which I'll probably actually be using a lot more than the jump. The jump's just kind of more for fun. So I have to build another roadway here going out and meeting up to this roadway. So I'm going to have to do some renovations, but you guys can kind of see the design I've taken on. Look at my mini bike. The design I've taken on here. Good morning. For the roadway. So what I've done is I've dug it out, I used sod as the bottom, and I've used cobblestone for the sides. Now I just absolutely love how the lighting works, so it just kind of works out with the whole design. This is perfect. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to hop on the mini bike and head towards where we have to start building here. I got it about as far as I can until I needed to build the Sky Bridge so that I can actually do it as an episode. I do some stuff here off recording because some of it's highly repetitive and boring, like digging out this entire roadway, guys. I don't think you'll want to watch half an hour of me just kind of blabbering and digging out a roadway. Oh, nice! A tree started growing. So this is where the four-way intersection is going to be. I did show this briefly on my last Let's Play, but we'll take a look again. So what I'm doing is building a road that will go north and south and go back to my base, and probably eventually all the way to the hub. The hub roadway is going to be insane because what I plan on doing is keeping everything level. Like this whole road is going to be level, so you can just fly across it easily. So when I do go to the hub, I have this challenge of the height that this difference is. So this is going to be the ultimate Sky Bridge, where I'm going to actually get some practice in bringing this roadway over to Detroit. And Detroit's not, I don't think it's nearly as far. Oh, it's actually a good distance as well too. So, but Detroit's not, I only have a few spots where I have to build a Sky Bridge. Like right here, it plateaus again here, and I'm pretty sure it dips down again, but not so bad over to here. So I'll have a shortcut to Detroit, and then I'll have a shortcut north here, almost to the city. It almost lines up, but that's okay. I'll make a bend or something to bring me to the city up here. And Toronto over here, it will be a future job. There we go. Because it does look, yeah, it is a little further than Detroit. Maybe 1.5 times further? I don't know, but that's going to be a challenge in itself too. So we're going to be doing quite a bit of road work. I'm going to have to come in here and clean this all up. I've been doing landscaping as I go along too. Like this is going to be a four-way intersection and trees are going to be in the middle. I think it'll look pretty nice, and it'll be easy to stay on the roadways too because they all have the guardrails. Like I'm gonna bring. Oh, look at that! There's a friggin' airdrop right in the middle of the roadway. But they're gonna bring these right across here as well too and cover this up. I still got a lot of work to do because building these is actually incredibly easy because I have a whole ton of grass to collect for the cobblestone frames and anything else I need it for. Ooh, is that a nest? I've been hitting up these nests as well too. I'm gonna have to go and do some hunting pretty damn soon and get some more meat because I'm slowly running out of food and I don't even have a farm yet. I've just been depending on going out and randomly hunting. Hunting I don't find too bad. I just bring a gun now and shoot them down. So they're not really much of a challenge when you can one-shot them in the head with a gun. So it's really easy to hunt that way. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do that soon as well too. I'll probably do that off video. But yeah, these here, now you're probably wondering why I did this with wood. Now, cobblestone frames at this point in time are glitched out. You can't see them when you place them down. Do I have any on me? I do not. But if I had some and I placed it down, you wouldn't be able to see it. It would be completely invisible. I'd be able to upgrade it with my hammer, but with the angled blocks, there is no way for me to tell where the angle was, and I didn't feel like dicking around with it for now. So I'll wait until the update and when they fix it, and then come back here through and change them all out. This won't take much work to do because it's wood, and I can slam through that wood quite quickly, so that's not going to be a challenge. Oh, look at that, 72 for my athletics, nice. So if we take our mini bike here and head towards Detroit, this is where we're going to actually be building our first sky bridges. Now what I want to do is a single pillar design, and I think I can spread it out. If I do single pillar with a support underneath, I can spread them out to about 10 apart because I still want to keep the sod as well too. And you know what, I'm actually going to check sod. I don't know what the max load 40, okay. What about grassy ground? Max load 20. So sod actually gives you about twice the load that grassy ground does. So that's actually, I didn't know that. I just knew it hardens. And yeah, like I said, mix plant fibers into the dirt to gain toughness. Allows some time to dry. So when I place this, it's almost going to act like a land paste. And it looks wonderful too. I love the way sod looks when you place it down. So what we're going to be doing is this is where the sky bridge starts. It doesn't really get impressive until we get over this edge over here. I obviously have to take a few of these down, like I'm going to have to take this thing out, and it's going to be a little bit of work, but this is where the sky bridge is going to get impressive. But I think it's going to be super cool because we can just like skate along on the motorbike and have some like sick views as well too. Hopefully in the future they do expand the view distance a wee bit more because it is a little bit short as at the moment. But look at this supply drop. I'm going to get rid of this thing. Still no sniper rifle schematic. That really makes me angry. So I'm pretty much just gonna take all of that and then toss out the jump. Oh wait, you know what? Oh no, there it goes. I threw it all on the ground. Okay. I'm actually going to just go ahead and read these. Normally I don't. I scrap them, but I'm gonna read them this time. Because they don't actually give you XP. It levels up your levels, but it doesn't give you XP towards your main level where you can actually buy other stuff. That's why I don't. That's why I scrap most stuff. Because like I already know this, right? But I can also level up and get XP by making gunpowder. So screw it. I'm gonna just drop it. That's actually a waste of time. And I'm gonna drop these too, because I mean I have so many beakers. It's not even funny. All right, cool. So what I have to do here, what I'm gonna do is actually, you know what, on this little edge here where it doesn't quite become a sky bridge yet, all I'm gonna do is continue this pattern here where it comes out, goes out once, and then comes across here for the bridge pattern. I think that actually looks pretty cool, kind of because it has a brick pattern already. That's definitely what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna have to pop some sod into my inventory, to my tool belt here, and it is pretty easy to place like this, you know, one at a time. It's kind of hard to fill like big areas in with dirt and sod, but when you're building like this, it's actually quite easy for some reason, as I've found out. Oh, I'm gonna have to bring this back one because I think there's gonna be a little bit of a lip here, and I want to keep the same pattern as the other side. So now it matches. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and I'm gonna place a whole bunch of this. I might have to get some more dirt. I might have to get some more some more plant fibers to make the sod. But what I've been doing with the plant fibers is I've slowly been mowing the lawn alongside of the path, so it actually looks nice. It looks like it's all maintained and everything. So I'm going to go ahead, guys, and finish doing this off for a bit, and once I've got a bit of this done, we'll of course catch up. So I've gotten a lot done here. As it turns out, sod holds itself very well. I am very impressed with sod. I plan on using it more as a fill-in texture in between things, so I've learned a lot, because I've used sod as roadway, but I've never used sod to actually make a half-ass structure with. Now, I wouldn't use this as somewhere to hide from the zombies, but it works great as a roadway. And what I've come along here too as well, you guys go, here's that invisible cobblestone frame thing I was telling you guys about. So this is why I don't like cobblestone. It takes forever to build. How many hits does it take with this hammer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits with the hammer. 20% each time. Now that's really slow. That's why I prefer my my frame and wood and concrete so much quicker. But what I've decided to do here, because some of these views are nice, like they're vista views, right? Like, I know it's not the nicest biome, but I decided instead of having it up here and blocking your... Oh, hello. You guys coming to see me? Instead of having it blocking my view up here, what I'm going to do... That looks so funny. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have it lowered, and then... Oh, okay, I'm going to get rid of these guys so I can show you this. I love these wandering hordes. You guys ain't no thing. Now, it looks like my spawning's actually back and working normal, which is really, really nice. I like to see that. No, that one's spinning around by itself. Getting back up. Let's take care of these guys. With the sledgehammer, it's really nothing. I gotta increase my damage with this thing here, too. But of course, I'm gonna loot these guys, because if I don't, I'm gonna start getting some lag. I'm actually going to take those for right now, because I seem to be getting too cold, because it's been raining for a while, guys. I apologize about the rain sound if there's any thunder, but it's been like that for a little while now. It's quite annoying. Is this guy going to make it up here, or is he going to get glitched up? Where are you at? Here you are. Don't start hitting my build. Hey. There we go. Oh, wow, that was really easy. Okay, cool. Well, we've taken care of that wandering horde. What I want to do is I actually want to drop this down so I actually have more support along the sides. This is how I'm going to do the sky bridge. I'm going to work the support into these so it's nice and supported at height. And this here, this fence, is just a placeholder for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come back along and replace this fence with wrought iron fence, if I can say those damn words. And it'll look a lot nicer and give you a lot better of a view. So what I gotta do now is actually go along all these sides with my invisible cobblestone frames and upgrade the sides here so that I do have some support along the sides, and I can have those wood fence up, just at least for now, to stop me from going off the sides when I'm driving my mini bike, because those iron the iron fence takes quite a bit, and at this point in time I don't have that much, so I'm gonna have to conserve it and just use the wood fence as a filler for now, which I really don't mind doing. I don't think that wood fence looks that bad at all. I think a white picket fence would look a little weird. I don't know, what do you guys think? Like the white picket fence, or that fence, or the normal wood fence? I like this one with the triple because it seems to give you at least a little bit of a better view of ran out of frames. But it seems to let you see through it a lot better. That's why I chose it. It doesn't look that realistic because it looks like they're kind of floating there, but it'll do for now. And I'm not going to start this side until about here because, well, it doesn't really start dropping off until about here. But we'll definitely do this side up here as well too. So I still got a lot of work on my hands here, guys. This is going to be a little bit of a longer episode because I haven't even made it to the end yet where I'm going to be actually starting the sky bridge itself. I'm going to do it to where about that one tree is. I'm going to bring it out to there and then start the sky bridge. Now all I did to get rid of this POI right here is just dig underneath it. Once I dug underneath it, it all collapsed. It was really easy to get rid of. in case you guys are wondering a quick and easy way to do that. But what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to cut it out here, and then I'm going to catch you guys up once I have it complete to the end here. I still have to make some more sod, I still have to gather, do some lawn mowing. It takes quite a while to do that stuff, so we'll be updating here shortly. So I'm running back after having to grab some coal to make some torches from the main base here. I just wanted to run through at nighttime to show you guys kind of what it looks like, the ambience, the feel of the entire path. Now, we're coming up to the bridge here. We're actually getting pretty close. It's not as far away as it looks, really. Now it takes a while to build it, to get all the sod, you know, to do all the gathering, and that does take quite a while. Now what we have to do is we have to light our bridge here up. So I'm gonna pop some torches into my inventory here, and these two main posts right here that you see, I'm actually going to be turning this into a gateway. So this is where like there will be an arch, or I'll put a sign up here or something, and then this is where the bridge actually officially starts. So I want to go, and what I've done is I've thrown these posts every 10 blocks. So the whole bridge will be lit up every 10 blocks down, which should actually give it a pretty decent, there we go, pretty decent look from down below. We definitely are going to go check. We're going to go down and we're going to take a look at this from a distance as well, because I am totally in love with this new lighting. The lighting is so good in this game now. They finally fixed it up. The glow used to be unbearable. Like, the fence would actually glow incredibly white, and it would make absolutely no sense on why stuff glowed the way it did. Cool. See, like, look at that. Doesn't that look just... Oh, it looks so immersive. It looks real. Not super real. You guys know what I mean, though. The lighting looks a lot more realistic. Especially if you've played this game for a long time like I have, you definitely notice the difference. Okay, cool. That lights it up nice. Even how the lighting bounces off of stuff now, it looks a lot better, too. So that's what the start of the bridge looks like. Now, the actual sky bridge itself is going to be starting right here. This is the last of the support. And I'm going to go, I think I'm going to try to go every 10 blocks to make a support. Now, I did a little bit of a pattern right here. And now that I'm actually looking at it from below, this looks like a giant blocky wall. What I might do with this is give it a little bit of a design, kind of like how I did right here, because it doesn't need super support. As long as I do this, it should be fine. Yeah, that's what I should do. I'm definitely going to be throwing a design into the side of this. Maybe even if I like throw... you know what? I'm going to get rid of this tree here. I'm going to use my hammer to do it. Get on my way. Thank you, tree. And I think I might go every... Oops. I was aiming for that. There we go. Every 2 blocks over. Oh, that might actually be 3. Let's do some measurements here. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, that was 3. Whoops. I'm going to have to fix that up. And I'm going to also have to use different frames so I can actually see where the frames are placed. Oh, that's horrible. Do I have any other frames in my inventory? I do. I have rebar frames. I'm going to use those for measuring, since I can actually see them. Then maybe do it all the way up to the top, except for the last one, and leave a little support. Oh, I'm doing it wrong again. Damn it! I'm gonna have to fix this up before I do anything. Yeah, there's gonna be a little bit of a trial and error. This is basically how I build. I build and then I look at it and I'm like, oh, I can change this and I can do that, and then it ends up being something completely different in the end usually. Now this pattern actually might take me a little while to come back and do. So I think I take that one out right there. Okay. How's that look? What if I light up the inside of it too? I think that would look pretty cool. Maybe light up in here. Oh, okay. Is that at the same height? Yeah, that's at the same height. It just looks kind of weird how it meets up in those corners. Okay, cool. So if we throw a couple torches in there, what does that give us? Damn. Okay, I like that. That looks mean. I really like that. Okay, so we're gonna do a couple more here. Keep it lit up and see what this looks like. Because if this turns out well, this is actually what I'm gonna Maybe I'll do the whole entire sky bridge like this. I think that would look super cool. Make a good foundation that's really thick and then just give her on the sky bridge. Ooh. I don't know. I might be rethinking my whole design here. Because I know I'm going to have to make the first few blocks at least reinforced concrete. Preferably steel, just in case zombies do end up hitting at it if I'm on the bridge and I'm just not paying attention to below me. So yeah, I think that, yeah, I like that. That looks pretty cool. That throws a lot of detail in. Now it doesn't just look kind of like a wall. just a plain old boring ass wall. Okay, this isn't so bad. Oh no, oh, I messed it up. I guess, well, it's not so hard to go in and replace. That might be easier to do it. Just go straight up and then replace the one last block. So it looks like I'll have to light it up every couple sections underneath. This is going to take a lot of torches. Thank goodness I went all the way back and grabbed some coal anyways. Can you see them from there? No, you can't. Ooh. I wonder if this is going to be overkill with the torches, but I want it to look, because this section goes right through the burnt forest, so I think it would look actually really cool this way. Let's check that out. See what that looks like before it's daytime. Yeah, I like that. That looks pretty intimidating. I like it. I'm going to go with it. Nice. So what I'm going to do here, guys, is I'm going to continue the design here along the sides. And of course, once I've done something, you know, of substantial amount, I will come back and update you guys. And then we'll take probably a look at how we're going to be supporting this entire thing over that span, because it's going to be the same design. Maybe not the same base, it won't be this elaborate, but it'll be the same design over the whole entire thing. So anyways, to stop repeating myself, I'll see you guys in a second. So I've got all that done. Now this is what it looks like. It's a dark day. It's only 13:20 or 13:30 right now. It's actually still relatively early. But thankfully it's a dark day, so I can actually show you guys kind of what it ended up looking like. I think it's nice and bright. It looks fantastic. I haven't been up top yet, but it should be actually very well lit up top as well too, which is pretty cool. Now I definitely want to come back and check this out at night. I love the way this looks. I wish I could build the entire sky bridge in this manner, but it would take absolutely forever to do. So from this end here, we're going to start the actual bridge portion of it. Now I know I am going to need rebar frames. I'm going to need concrete. I'm going to need wood. And what I'm going to do is actually make the base for the pillars out of concrete, set concrete. And then what I'm going to do is a design with a sod to go up, kind of like how that is. So it'll still be supportive, and at the top I'll do like a steel bar, and then have all the supports coming out from the steel bar, which will actually be wood. I think wood will do. I'm not sure though. We might have to use concrete, so I will have to go and grab concrete here. So what we need to do is we actually need to take a quick trip home. So I'm going to leave the supplies I need to do construction here at the beginning of the bridge, so that way I don't have to run back and forth constantly. Or I can have some more room in my inventory is more of what I meant by that. So let's throw these torches in too. I'm definitely not going to be using those. I'm going to need them for the bridge. The sod, these empty cans are just garbage. And what else we got? Okay, cool. I'm going to leave this here. Oh, actually, you know what? Stone too, because I need that to make the other stuff. Okay, cool. So let's hop on the bike here. We need to go and get some supplies, so it's going to be a little bit of a jaunt. But the torches don't seem to be causing the lag that they used to before. It just... See, you guys can see now with like how I've been slowly mowing the lawn, how much better it kind of looks. It looks almost manicured. That's kind of what I want to go for in the end, is like to have a whole scenic drive back and forth between the cities. It'd be kind of fun, you know, as long as a mini bike is working right for me. What I'm going to do for now though, this mini bike can stay outside. I'm actually going to be using my pedestrian entrance. So mini bike, you can stay there. It is on player placed blocks on here, so I actually feel a lot safer with it sitting there like that. That's a trick we use on PC, is to place those on player placed blocks. That way we can, you know, it doesn't drop through the environment. We found nearly as much doing that. Tried, tested, and true, folks. So let's go back and down the side here, and I know some of you haven't seen Z-Rection yet, but that's where all the action's going on. And what we actually need to do anyways is go and check on our Z-Rection, because I left those forges running full blast. So I want to go and make sure that there's no crazy damage or anything, or we have to do any crazy repairs before we start the rest of the bridge. But I'm pretty stoked to have that bridge being done. It looks pretty cool. And even doing that design and the sides of it made me rethink the whole concept of the bridge. So I think it'll actually turn out looking pretty epic. As long as cops don't spit at it, I think it's going to be fine. Okay, so I don't hear any zombie action going on. All the forges are done. Which ones we're running? These ones are right here. So what I want to do is we actually want to get these forges running again, but not nearly with as much stuff in, because what I want to do is make some of that brick so that we can actually do the walls of this place. So I want to brick it out on the outside. I think 24 should be enough. Let's find out. Bricks. I can make 103 and it'll take 7 minutes and 31 seconds. Oh wait, 24 gives 8 minutes. Okay, that works perfectly. It won't be going too long and I won't be wasting any materials. Okay, so let's do another. This should be about the same amount here too. So let's fire this sucker up. Should be, wow, we're gonna have lots of brick. Okay, cool. So next time when I come back here, I should have the appropriate amount of brick to get that going. Actually, that one's a little short. Let's fix that. I'm gonna throw 12 more in for good measure. This one here too, how many did this make? 140. Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw a little bit of extra into this one. Nice. And I think these are the ones I had. Yep, these are the ones I had the clay going into. So let's see how many I can make now. Oops. 1. Yay. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to crank this one up here too. Let's get 12 more going on. This, guys, is the raw footage of what I need to do to maintain my base. This is how I do it smartly. I'm going to go up top real quickly and hopefully I don't get a screamer and have to start taking on the Horde. Ooh, actually, what did I put in there? 12? Oh, that was smart, Skippy. Good job. There we go. And we'll get the last of the brick going on in this one here too. So 25 plus 12 should do the job. Oh, this one you can only make 83. Okay, so that does the job. Cool. Cool stuff. Let's come up here, and it doesn't look like actually much damage has been done around screamers, because when you unload the chunk like that, like go far away from the chunk, it actually doesn't really generate any attention. It's like the chunk unloads, but it still remembers the forges are going. So that is my best technique for having your forges going at all times, is to actually just, when you have them running full blast and you don't want to deal with zombies, is just go and work somewhere else that's far away from this place. So we got that. So what we need to grab is we need to grab some concrete mix. And I pulled a stupid here. I was just randomly hitting stone and I accidentally collapsed one of my cement mixers full of cement. So I lost 6,000 cement and a cement mixer. Oh, that sucked. So now I'm down 6,000 cement, and I'm going to also have to make cement here soon. So after this episode, I'm going to have to spend some time off recording and putting together. Yeah, and I'm going to need wood here too. But you know what? We can grab wood from the surrounding area. I'm going to leave the wood that's in here. But what I'm going to do here, guys, is of course, we are actually at 7 minutes. So what I'm going to do here is maybe use the last couple minutes, because we don't have that much time left here today. Unfortunately, I was hoping we get to the main supports. But you know what? Actually, I'm going to just cut this shit out. I'll be right back, and we'll do at least one support for the bridge and check it out, so you guys can at least expect what to see. I'll see you guys here very shortly. Alright guys, so I am a complete idiot. If you look just over the horizon there, you can see a good old red moon. So what I've been doing here is I totally forgot it was Horde night, and of course, because I'm not at my kill tower, of course, I got the zombie horde. Now, what I've been trying to do is actually chase these guys away from where I'm building, because at this point in time, I definitely don't want to be taking on a horde at my really nice bridge, because it's not made to take zombies on. That's for sure. Those zombies could do so much damage to that thing very quickly if I'm an idiot and just kind of stay there and let them. Now I think I got rid of most of them. All I did was kind of kite them away. They are loaded somewhere, so I don't know exactly where they are, but hopefully we don't run into them here again. Wow, that was really fun. So we can take a look here and see exactly what this place looks like at night now. Hopefully we don't run into any more zombies. Damn them. Ooh, nest. Need all the eggs I can get. I also have to go hunting here so bad. I know I've mentioned that a few times, but I really need to go hunting. No eggs again. But here we go. Let's hop up on some frames here and take a quick look at what this looks like. Oh, I like that. That looks nice. It fades in and comes in bright. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. But basically what I'm going to do here is, as you guys can see, I made a nice strong concrete foundation. And then what I'm going to do is do a similar pattern to that for the center post. And then once I get up to the top, as you can see, I reinforced it with concrete there. I'll have a concrete reinforced section so that it supports a load, and just have a concrete beam going across. And then I can build my bridge on top of that, and that should support all that weight up there with the sod. We'll find out though, because that'll be our first portion. So what I'll do is I'll build the first portion. Whoa! Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Holy crap, that scared the shit out of me. Oh my god, this game, like, still after 1,000 hours, this game can manage to really get me. Sorry guys, I know you can't hear the sounds. My Elgato's gone all funky again, so I really have no other option but to record this episode with sound. I'm gonna have to go in and switch them out again. Such a pain in the butt. I don't know what it is. It's got something to do with my video card, I think, and yeah, it keeps frying the sound on these damn things, so I don't know. I'll have to check it out. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you once again for coming out and checking out another episode. I think this can make for a killer thumbnail. But anyways, as usual, guys, always back up to your game saves. Thanks for your support. I'll see you in the next episode. Stay surviving, keep it classy, and peace. Have a good one.
We about to turn it on.